My name's Smith. I'm out of Polk County, Texas. Me and my family, we have a 5-year story. It's true. I swear to tell the whole truth. I swear to take a lie test. We've been going through a lot of stuff, organized crimes, violating our civil rights, can't take the proper steps within law enforcement. But within the past 2 years, we hid out in a motel in Onalaska at Waterfront Lodge. And we had believed that a family friend named Dimitri Bogny, that works for the city, put in an FBI report to come down there to help us. And basically, whatever, we didn't get no help. They left us in that room, door shut, blinds shut. They kept giving us hopes and lies that it was all going to come to the end. They was going to get us justice. They was going to clean this town up. The people in power, the sheriff department that holds rank, that's protecting drug dealers and stuff in this town, was going to be held accountable. It was going to be one big bust. But we kept getting hope of lies, and they kept telling us that it was going to come to the end. I had a pardon, that I had a lawsuit, it was tax-free, they was going to do it, I wouldn't need to get a civil lawyer. But to me and my beliefs, all we did was made the problem, and they drove us crazy, drove us insane. You know, if you was a family and you was trapped in a motel room, you and your wife and your 3 kids, you know, that would take a toll on you. But before it even happened with the motel room, we got ran around by the sheriff department, and we tried to file officer complaints, and one of the sheriff officers, Darren Brooks, he refused me my officer complaint. Another one, Officer Smith, he just slanders my name. But the whole sheriff department, you know, pretty much none of them won't do nothing for us. Anytime that somebody goes out their way and does something to my wife, my kids, my dog, for instance, pull a gun on my wife or shoot my wife, run one of my dogs over, it's 15 miles down the road, that run the dog over, hit it, knock it probably 20 feet away over the ditch, go in our yard, ride all over our trailer house, telling my wife to get raped and saying other stuff. She's been a victim of that. They just justify it and they make us the problem. Well, in the meantime, this year, 4 months since these people been down here, either they've been impersonating the FBI or they are the real FBI, which I know it goes to the FBI protecting these people down here. They either, if they're real or not, and I believe they're real, they're protecting their own people, making us the problem. They have got us to do stuff. For instance, I don't believe we should have had to do. We've been made a bigger victim than what we was before these people came down here. The people claiming FBI, they work at the sheriff department. They've been up there at Polk County Sheriff Department numerous of times. A guy named Alan, that I named my kid after, he's up there all the time. You know, you have it's just, there's so much that has happened, so much I want to talk about that we went through, from the manipulation, driving us down financial, driving us off social media, getting us left in the center of the problem. All these people come together and talked us into it, and not only talked us into it, but coerced us to say stuff, to do stuff, to sit in that motel to believe we wasn't going to get help. But I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'm going to try to keep these videos a little bit short for right now, but I'm going to start doing about 30 minutes to our videos. And the main thing is that maybe one day that somebody will wake up, somebody in power, a good guy, good FBI, the board members, somebody like that, and would see my videos. And I've been trying to reach out to them, but it's kind of hard when you got your phone hacked and they have control over your phone, can take videos out, pictures, send them, do whatever they want. They even call loved ones, and when somebody hacks your phone and a spoof number, they can AI your voice, The home that we got ran out of over 2 years ago, somebody called up there at the light company and impersonated my wife's voice and wanted the lights on out there, and they got turned on. Like I stated, we have family members that are getting called that's not us. People turning against us, and it's just it ruined our whole lives and turned it upside down. But the main story of this video is just to try to get help in every kind of angle I can. So I might be able to get help on YouTube, somebody to do something, reach out, point us the right direction. Maybe a good guy, the FBI, wake up or whatever and see my video and open an investigation down here in Polk County, Texas, with the Sheriff Department, Texas Rangers, Marshals, up to the Attorney Affairs, to the FBI, and bust the circuits ring up that they got going on down here. It's organized and it's real. They make you out to be crazy. They give you mental problems. Like right now, I'm in a motel away from my family due to somebody that we reached out to, a guy named Bogany. And I named my kid after him too, because I was believing these people was helping us, getting us justice, and was gonna save our lives, save our freedoms, get this put to a stop. And it's crazy. I watch a lot of LBI shows, ID Discovery channels and stuff like that. It's real. Organized crime's real. And what makes this one so deadly and makes it so bad is that these people hold power in different departments. You can't touch them. I call them the untouchables. You can't touch them. And they'll ruin your life, flip your life upside down, and people turn against you. All this stuff we're going through, I didn't even know none of it exists. I don't have no bachelor's degree. I'm not educated like the Marshals. I'm not educated like the Texas Rangers. I'm not educated like the Sheriff Department. I'm not educated like the FBI. But I'm in a learning process. I've been married for 12 years. I have 4 kids. And I love them. And I do this to stand up for them because it's real. And what type of man wouldn't stand up for their family, their kids? So I do this to stand up for my family, my kids. I do it the right way. I don't pick up no gun, try to shoot nobody. I don't try to start no riots. I don't do none of that. I just simply try to reach out to the good guys, to the FBI, file reports. It's hard to do. Make YouTube channels, which I had to make another one. My other one I can't get into, to get help the right way. And what we have been through is horrible. It's wrong. Like I said, me and my family, we're split up right now. They're the main cause of it. We're hurt financially so bad. We're in a world of trouble by the setups and the stuff that they got us to do. And and they leave us right here in the center of it, and they try to drive us crazy. They try to manipulate us. They use psychology on us, and it's wrong. For anybody to ever hurt an animal, run a dog over and kill them, something's the matter with them. For a group of people that works at the hospital, dispatch, sheriff department, and more, for you to be organized and you to ruin a family's life just because you crossed up with one person is wrong. It all started over the Stanleys and the Newmans, which the Stanleys is they deal drugs, and we crossed up with them, and we didn't know they was buddies with the sheriff department. Well, when we called Crime Stoppers to put in the report, it went to them, and man, they started retaliating on us. They started making us the problem. I mean, our lives started turning upside down. The home we got ran out of, we hid in the house most of the time. Couldn't even go to the front yard. People was running up and down the road, dusting my kids out and stuff. A lot of my videos has been taken down, stolen, or I couldn't record, taken out of my phone, taken out of my YouTube. But I still have a lot. And the thing is, whatever, these people would never quit. It's like the kingpin. When you get a taste of that money and you're dealing drugs or you're getting paid off for protection, you know, you're not going to stop. You're going to want more and more and more money. And the thing is, what's been done to my family and what is being done to my family, I'm never going to stop till I get justice. Uh, I don't want to. I don't want to me sitting in prison, writing letters after letters to the board, to the FBI, to the FCC. You know, I want to try to get it taken care of out here. And you know, I see a lot of people on YouTube and movies and stuff like that where their lives been flipped upside down, and it's taking them 3 to 16 years just to to get their innocence back, to get justice. You know, to what was done to them by the dirty FBI or by a dirty department. You know, for it to be undone. But I want to thank everybody for watching, and there is so much that we're going to talk about, that I'm going to talk about, that's real. I'll post videos, I'll post little sections of them that got a big story behind them. But I've been married for 12 years, I have 4 kids, I'm not crazy, I don't have mental problems. These people, whatever, they try to drive us crazy and give us mental problems, but it's not going to work by the grace of God. And I want to just wish everybody to have a wonderful day, and y'all have a good day, and thank you for watching.